Zeus declared war on his father. The battle to come would shape the fate of the cosmos for time eternal. The earth itself would tremble as a feeble platform for this conflict between the universe's most powerful beings. Zeus, the mightiest of the Olympians, was wary of the Titans and knew he would need help in the war. He travelled deep into the mountains of Gaia's womb and freed his terrible uncles, the hundred-handed Calis and the Cyclops. The Cyclops, great builders and engineers, forged for Zeus magnificent and deadly lightning bolts. The Titans prepared for war. Kronos rallied his brothers and sisters, and they stood alongside him in a last-ditch attempt to preserve their godhood and freedoms. Kronos, the lord of the ocean Oceanus, the mighty Atlas, the ever-faithful Rhea, Tethys, Themis, Mnemosyne, all committed to Kronos and his war. But their brother Prometheus joined the young Olympians. The Olympians dominated Mount Olympus, and the Titans ruled from Mount Othrys. And in Thessaly, they fought. The following description is from Hesiod's marvellous Theogony. The heavy pounding of their feet reached murky Tartarus, as did the shrill screams of the terrible pursuit and powerful missiles. Thus they hurled mournful darts at one another. The sound of both reached starry Uranos as they cried out. They crashed with a great war cry. No longer did Zeus restrain his might, but straightway his heart filled with might, and he showed all his brute force. From Uranos and Olympus together he came striding, flashing lightning constantly. His bolts were flying in close array with thunder and flash from his sturdy hands, whirling the flame thickly. Life-bearing Gaia screamed as she burned, and the immense forest crackled loudly all around, and all the earth was boiling as well as the streams of Uranos and the unploughed sea. Hot blasts encompassed the nether Titans, and immense flame reached the shining ether. Although the Titans were stalwart, the gleaming light of the lightning and flash deprived them of their eyes. Ineffable heat gripped chaos. It seemed to the eyes for the seeing and ears for the hearing, exactly as if Gaia and wide Uranus from above were drawing near one another. Such a loud din would rise up with Gaia being fallen upon and Uranus falling from above. Such was the din that sounded as the gods clashed in strife. The winds produced shaking and whipped up dust and abetted thunder and flashing and gleaming lightning, shafts of great Zeus, and they carried swift uproar and clamour in the midst of both sides. A terrible din arose from their dreadful wrath, and the work of power was revealed. Zeus and the Olympians beat the Titans into submission. After a devastating 10-year war, the Olympians were victorious. They banished the battered and fallen Titans to Tartarus for all time. Zeus, standing victorious on Mount Olympus, distributed responsibilities to his brother and sister gods. Poseidon became ruler of the oceans. Hades ruled in Tartarus. And Zeus took dominion of the skies and the earth. The age of the Olympians had begun. Thank you all so much for watching and listening to these videos. I've loved making them, and I hope you've enjoyed them. There is so much more you can learn about the Greek creation myth and Greek mythology, different versions of it than what I've told, fascinating characters I haven't used, and so on. So explore this yourself and let me know your thoughts. The Steve Calis Show is free now and always, but we depend on you guys liking and sharing on social media and subscribing and talking about us. Feel free to email me at thestevecalisshow@yahoo.com or go to thestevecalisshow.com, which is our website. There we've got Twitter, Facebook. Just get involved, start a conversation. We'd love to hear from you. So that's the end of our Greek mythology series. I'm working next on a series about the ancient Egyptian mythology, and I hope to see you then. Thanks again.